Stage 2 of the CrossFit Games is finally underway. Tommy Marquez here, bringing you the best and brightest from day 1 of the CrossFit Games, as competition has just wrapped here in the hills of Aromas. We kicked off the weekend at the original home of the CrossFit Games and with the original workout of the CrossFit Games.
The men were first to tackle 2007 Reload, and Matt Fraser wasted zero time in letting everyone know who they were chasing and built himself a significant lead through the first 4 rounds of the event. Rookie of the Year Justin Medeiros made an impressive push to stay close behind in second, and even a failed rep on the final set of shoulder to overheads wasn't enough to keep Matt Fraser from an event win. Tia-Clair picked up where her training partner Matt Fraser left off, taking control of the event early and cruising through the 5 rounds of bar muscle-ups and shoulder to overhead to open with an event win as well. And 19-year-old Haley Adams got off to a strong start, finishing 30 seconds behind Toomey in second. It was a quick turnaround to the Cornsack Hill Sprint, and once again, it was Matt Fraser in front, this time sporting the white leader's jersey that has basically made a home on his back. Fraser would make it back-to-back event wins, with Samuel Quant finishing close behind, and a last-second burst from Jeffrey Adler bumped him up a spot as he edged out Justin Medeiros at the finish line. Not to be outdone, Tia-Clair decided to keep pace with event wins and outpace the rest of the women's field on the hill, easily winning the event with former 2-time CrossFit Games champion Katrin Davidsdottir taking second while fending off Haley Adams, whose struggles to carry the cornsack relegated her to 3rd place. A quick venue change to Morgan Hill Sports Complex, and Matt Fraser showed no signs of slipping by improving his numbers on all 3 lifts from his CrossFit total performance in 2018. But it wasn't enough to catch Jeffrey Adler, who hit personal bests in both the strict press and the deadlift to earn his first career event win at the CrossFit Games. On the men's side, it was a back-and-forth duel between overall leader Tia-Clair and Brooke Wells, who was looking to rebound after a tough pair of morning events. Staring at a 23-pound deficit, Wells would hit a massive 432-pound deadlift to take the lead and put the pressure on Toomey, but the 3-time champ would get the last word, lifting 415 pounds, which was enough to secure her 3rd straight win to open the competition. The handstand event was short and sweet, and it was a tale of 2 strategies on the men's side. Rookie Justin Medeiros chose to come out hot, but also come down every 5 to 10 yards, while Matt Fraser went for it all and bit off a 90-yard chunk before taking his first break. Fraser would get the edge for his 3rd event win, while Medeiros' gambit paid off with a strong finish in second. The Toomey win streak finally came to an end at the hands of Brooke Wells and Carrie Pierce. Wells opted for a smaller, faster segment strategy on her hands, while Pierce chose to stay upside down longer. But it was Brooke Wells who got the much-needed win and 100-point boost, while Pierce settled for second. In the final event of the day, all 10 athletes went at once as they took on the dreaded hills of the ranch for what they were told was roughly a 5K trail run. Matt Fraser and Tia Toomey managed to outlast the young guns Justin Medeiros and Haley Adams to get to the finish line, but once they crossed, they were told by Director of Sport Dave Castro that they'd actually have to turn around and run the course in reverse. That's when the real race began, and Fraser and Medeiros would play cat and mouse most of the way back until the final descent, when Fraser turned on the jets to leave Medeiros and his mullet in the dust for his 4th event win. Katrin Davidsdottir made up serious ground, passing both Toomey and Adams, and led most of the way during the 2nd loop en route to her 1st event win of the weekend. Adams, who led for part of the 1st lap, dropped to 2nd for a strong finish to day 1. Your overall standings after day 1, and for the men, it's no surprise. Matt Fraser leads by a massive 220-point margin over 2nd place Justin Medeiros. Noah Olson, Jeffrey Adler, and Sam Quant round out the list in 3rd, 4th, and 5th respectively. Over on the women's side, Tia-Clair is in control with a 75-point lead over 2nd place Haley Adams. Katrin Davidsdottir pushes into 3rd, and Carrie Pierce and Brooke Wells finish the day in 4th and 5th.
1 day down, 2 to go, and day 2 action kicks off Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific. And of course, we'll be bringing you guys all the latest news and analysis on the Morning Chalk Up social accounts, morningchalkup.com and cbssports.com.